Hi everyone, it's Tammy and I'm going to do a one sheet wonder for this month using the Splash by Bella Road and Echo Park Paper Company. This I got at Tuesday morning and it has a great assortment of fun different summary cards, and I'm going to use a stamp set as well, but I haven't picked that out yet. But I think I have one that's called Make a Splash or something like that, and I thought, well, that works perfectly with this. So first thing I want to do is pick out the card, the focus of the one sheet wonder. Oh, I love this one, but I don't want to use that one. I like to use one that is non-directional. And in this case, I think I want to, oh, that one's cute. I love the little whales, but that's not the one I'm going to use. This one is directional, but I really do like that. I'm going to put that up there as a possibility. This one's really cute too. This one is directional and it would be cute with the stamp set that's called Splash, if I'm remembering right. And I could use the other side. I like that one, but I don't like it as much as the other ones. Same with that one. I love this, but okay, I think I'm going to work with both of those. So I'm just going to focus on one as the one sheet wonder, but I'm going to use the other one as kind of a embellishment, I think. So that might be cheating a little bit, but you guys will forgive me, I know. It's a two sheet wonder. But you know what? I do have this little sheet of paper. I could use this as an embellishment instead of the whole sheet. I'm going to do that. So I changed it. Or you know what I could do? I could use half of each one of these and make it a one sheet wonder, but using two different sheets. I've not done that. Let's do that. That's fun. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully not make it too hard on myself by cutting this right down the middle. I wonder if I should make one in the opposite direction. Oh, I don't know. Because then that kind of forces me to use, oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do them both the same direction. And we'll just hope for the best. I guess if I have to, I can use the other side of the paper. There's my out. So I'm going to cut this in half. And I will use 6 inches of each. Oh, that was kind of dumb, maybe. Because I should have cut it at 5 inches. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Because I wasn't paying any attention to the, let me look at my other one sheet wonder design templates. I was planning on using design template D, but let me see. That's 6.5, so that's not gonna work. 5.5. I didn't write these on there. 5.25. 4. 3 by 3. 3 by 3. That would kind of work. 5.25. Ding bat. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so don't do that. Pay attention to your design first before you do that. So I'm just going to make sure these are both 6, 6. All right, what am I gonna do? All right, I'm gonna cut this at 5 1/4, which is what I should have done to start. Dang bat. Oops, that's scoring it. That's not gonna work. And then I'm going to cut this one at 3 1/2. And then I'm going to take one of these and cut it at 3 1/4. So if you did it right, you could make it so that you just use one sheet of paper, but, or like a total of one sheet, 12 by 12 piece of paper, but I screwed it up. So this is going to be my 3 1/4. This is going to be my 3 1/2. And which one do I want to be my 5 1/4? Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut this at 4. And then I'm going to cut this one at 4. And use the big side. Okay, so for the one sheet wonder, and I will take a picture of this, I need to cut 5 1/4 by 4, 2 of those, 2 5 1/4 by 2s. You can see I wrote on here everything that you need to cut. So I'm going to do that now with what I have. So it does end up being a full sheet of 12 by 12, and you make 11 cards. So this is my 5 1/4 by 8 is what it is. So I'm going to make card number 1 and card number 2 with these by cutting it by 5 1/4 by 4. So I have 2 that are 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to write on the back side lightly a number 1 and then a number 2, because there is a possibility I could be using this side if it works out that way, but hopefully not. I think I'm going to use the front, but that's the beauty of one sheet wonders too, if you're using double-sided. So then this one I'm going to use 5 1/4 by 2, and there's 2 of those. So this is card number 3 and 4. And then this one is the 3 1/2, so I need to cut this at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And that makes card number 5. And then 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. This is card number 6. 3 1/2 by 4 1/4, and I need to cut this in half, or in triangles. So this is number 7 and number 8. And this is going to make a total of 11 cards. And then 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. That's number 9. And then 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 makes it number 10. And 3 1/4 by 5 1/2 makes it number 11. checking. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to find my stamp set, and I'm going to then cut my white pieces of cardstock for the backgrounds, and I will be back. So I'm just finishing up cutting the cardstock. I scored it all at 4 1/4, and now I'm cutting the 8.5 by 11 sheets of Whisper White at 5.5 inches. This makes 2 A2 sized cards, which are 4 1/4 by 5.5 when they are folded. And I also found this Fishy Friends stamp set from 2003 from Stampin' Up, and it is really cute. So I'm going to use this one, I think, with my stamp set, or with my cardstock. I think that would be really cute. So, and it'll be fun to color them because I can use all these different colors. So now that I have these done, I'm going to fold these and score these, and I'm going to stamp and color and get all of that ready. And while I'm doing that, I will put you guys on fast forward so you can still watch, but I won't be talking during it. So I will be back. All right, so we got all of the paper cut out and everything colored, and now we just need to assemble the cards. So I'm just going to take the first one, and this is like snail adhesive. Most of you guys have seen an ATG gun, but it is just an automatic tape gun, and it is way more economical when you are doing a lot of cards and such like I do. So that's why I have that. That's really cute. And I have some ribbon that I can use if I want to, but I'm not sure if I will or not. So the embellishments and such, you just do whatever you feel like you want to add. Usually the card, like, I was going to say speaks to me. That sounds kind of funny, but usually when I'm looking at it, I can tell if I feel like I need something extra. And I believe that you will too, that it just kind of pops out and says, oh yeah, you need a ribbon here, or you need a something here. Not always, and you can always make it more if you are more, if you like, you know, if you want to go all out, you can always put more. And sometimes I feel like less is more with some of the cards. I have some videos up where I have done a card two ways, like one like kind of simple and then the other one more elaborate. So if you're interested in that, those are up. I'm just going to put that crooked just because I want to. And these are just fun summertime cards you can send just to say hello, checking in. Hope you have a fun summer. Or you can send them in the winter when it's kind of gloomy and, you know, say I'm thinking about summertime or whatever. Just kind of fun. And I used watercolors to color these, or my watercolor pens, and I really like those. Those are from Jane Davenport, and those are mermaid colors, I think is what she calls them. But she has lots of different ones, and they're all wonderful. Oh yeah, I want this right at the... There we go. And they're just beautiful coloring, and it's fun to color like that. And this cardstock, it doesn't show through. I was really impressed with that. So and this cardstock, I don't believe it's the Whisper White from Stampin' Up! That I like to use. I do like that one, but I believe that this one is the heavy cardstock from Hobby Lobby. I inadvertently put them in the same area, which is not something I like to do. I like to keep my Stampin' Up! Stuff separate, but I messed up when I was putting it away, and I had a new thing of each, but I think that this one is the, because it doesn't feel quite as soft, but it is very good. So even the double layering is kind of an embellishment, if you will. That is not necessary, but adds a little bit of something something. Straight. I really did have a lot of fun coloring these. Might want a bow on that one. We'll see here. Then I'm gonna put a couple bows on stuff, on some of them. At least I think I am. If I can get it to tie. dots. Do I have some out here? I sometimes keep them out here, but I guess I don't. Here's some. Oh, one stuck to my finger. So there we go. That's the first completed card. Here's another one. I might tie a bow on this one too. There's that one. I don't think I'll put a bow on this one. He's kind of doing a somersault. I thought that was cute. I don't think I'll put anything on this one. Maybe I'll add one to this one. I don't know what color. Let me just... make one. Maybe I should have done these in fast forward too, sorry. And that one's kind of crazy looking. There it goes, I think, yeah. Okay, let's cut these off. And let's do a green one. Do an orange one, peach colored, whatever this is. It's pretty, it has sparkles in it. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it does. Okay, so let's see. Which one do I like best, or even do I want one? I kind of think I like this green one best. There we go. So there's that one. And then here's this one. I think it's good. And this one. And this one. And this one. And there's that one. And there is this one. I'm going to use this bow just because I've made it and I have it ready. Put it right on his head. That would be kind of cute. That makes me laugh. Could send that as a baby card. Okay, so there is all of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this gives you some inspiration. And I just love these one sheet wonders. So thanks so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.